Yeah, they were in different weight classes, but who was more impactful, Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson? I like questions like this because I can take anything and put it in perspective. And before people go, well, they were in different weight classes. That's not up for discussion. But who was more impactful? Because the argument and criteria is interesting. Sugar Ray Leonard was part of a four-man rivalry: Hagler, Hearns, and Duran. And you had to go through all four of that. Tyson was dominant as a singular, even though I post Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks, but he was a menace. He was like a one man show. So which one was more impactful? Which one did you find more compelling? I think it's a great question because it just goes to show that, oh, you're in different weight classes or different situations. You can still look across lines and say, that cat was more impactful. I think Sugar Ray had the crossover. He had crazy magnitude and charisma, and he was benefit from the Olympics, etc., etc. And he was the golden boy. He was probably, if I use that criteria, he was the first golden boy uh, under non heavyweight because he benefited actually from the Ali stylings, if you will. And then he predated Oscar De La Hoya till you get to Floyd Money Mayweather. They all owe Sugar Ray Leonard dip and gratitude because he was the one that proceeded that. He had that aura, that charisma, and he got the benefit of fights. You know how, like, when you watch sports, how people were crying about, oh, Kansas City, they got all the calls, or New England got all the calls, the Lake people get all the calls. Well, he was the one. But he earned his keep, though. But there, well, as a Thomas Hitman Hearns fan, I in the ring, not his politics, but as a fighter, that second fight Hearns won. But just saying. Now we get to Mike Tyson, the man, the myth, the mythology. He was a machine. He was just knocking turkeys out, cold, cold, knock your butt out. No, 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 no repercut. No, just knock your butt out. So I guess that in totality, you look at it and you think to yourself, you say, now Mike Tyson was so dominant, intimidating, and he won an alarming rate. He was just really, pulsating. He just had a distinctive aura about him. So it's kind of like, where do I come down on this? What do I think if I had to pick? Because at his apex, his heights, he was crossover. He had the roughness, you know. It's an interesting contrast. If I was to make a musical analogy of it, Sugar Ray Leonard was kind of like Michael Jackson, and Mike Tyson was kind of like Bobby Brown. And that kind of vibe is kind of what you kind of felt in a way. But they both stood tall. They both stood tall. They both had an impact. Let's talk from an '80s perspective, like trying to make analogies. So to answer the question, asking me in totality, all that Sugar Ray Leonard did, impactful, what have you, I think Tyson got the impact more because Tyson had video games. Even Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff, I think I could beat Mike Tyson. It was a catchphrase. He was a one man machine. And I don't know if it's because of being in the weight class. And it wasn't, and Sugar Ray was crazy charismatic. And they're not that far apart. But if you ask me who hit with the public, with the streets, yeah, I got to say it's Mike Tyson. I still remember long lines forming to go see him fight. And he just hit like that. So it's just a strictly who had more impact. I'm going Mike Tyson, but it's close. But Sugar Ray got calls. The Hagler fight, yep, people still debate that. The Duran fights, he had people watching him, and he was impactful with commercialization, etc. So, but you let me know who you think had more impact in the '80s in boxing: Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.